Let me adjust this. Little buddies made my screen. So, first off, stay hydrated. Stay inside this fight. At least, not fires, but smoke coming in from Canada. So, stay indoors if you can. Stay hydrated. All that good stuff. That was my dog. So I got a review for you, of course. That's pretty much all my videos. Imagine 24 colored pencils, real wood, and pre-sharpened, it says. Non-toxic. I mean, I would hope it's non-toxic. We're supposed to give it to kids. What the fuck? We're supposed to give it to kids, and then me, a 20-year-old grown-ass man, fucking has it. Like, what the fuck? Imagine, distributed by Old East Maine Co. with Hollywood Mission Ridge. 𝓬𝓸𝓵𝓸𝓻𝓮, Tennessee. Then it has some numbers. 𝓘𝓶𝓪𝓰𝓲𝓵𝓸𝓮. I don't know what those are. Made in Vietnam. These are made in Vietnam, so this is like a fancy item. Ages 3+. So this is what the front looks like. It's very simple packaging. It's colorful. It's cute. 10 out of 10 packaging. It's cute. It's simple. Just cardboard. Does the trick. It also has this, so it can hang on a hook, which is pretty cool. So these are the colors you get, and I am going to test them out. So, probably won't be able to see, but right here, I'm going to put the untested ones over here on this side of the couch. I'm going to put the colored pencils that don't white, or if they're white, the pigment is very ass. And then over here, I'm going to put the ones that are good pigment, work well, all that. So let's get these bad boys out. Let's get these bad boys out. I'm like in a good mood today. I brushed my teeth for the first time in a while. My self-care hasn't been very good. I've been going through a lot of depression. I'm still sad about my grandpa passing away. I'm still mad about the fact that one family member that said she was going to message me back never did. That fucking bitch. And stuff like that. But that's a story for another time. Let's get into this. So, okay, I will say, this one I can't test because all the people I have is white. So this one I can't test, unfortunately. However, this is what this looks like, and all of them have that Imagine gold sticker on it. I like the gold sticker on those hoodies. So this one I can't use. All the people I have is white. So if someone wants to test this one, buy this pack and test it out. Or maybe there's a review of someone testing it out. I don't know. But this one, I unfortunately can't test. Alright, so we got this black one here. Let's test this. I got my Little Pony coloring book. Let's see. I'm gonna make... You know what? I'm gonna make one of these characters look like a horror movie person. Let's do Okay, let me see which one I like though. That one's a good one. I'm gonna choose this guy. He looks happy. going to use that. Okay. 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 No, this one's not too bad. So this is gonna be half a review, half me like coloring with them. Well, I'm gonna review them, but I'm also gonna color at the same time because I've been in a coloring mood. Plus, to test these out, I have to color, so I get to color and test these out. I mean, shit, that sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Actually, no, yeah, let me go over that a second time. Now, the pigment is a light black. However, if you go over the pigment that you already colored, you can get the pigment darker. So I'm not going to deduct points for that, but that is something you should know. I did that by his face because I'm going to make him have a scaly hole mask. But pigment I would say is 10 out of 10. You can tell it's black. It kind of looks like a blackish gray. But if you color down a bit harder or go over a few times, I'm sure you can get it pitch black. So this I would say is 10 out of 10. It's good pigment. If you don't like pigment, you can go over it again. It colors very easily, like you don't have to press a lot. 10 out of 10. That goes in the good pile. Let's do like this blood red / like tomato red. I'm probably gonna go over it. Oh yeah, that looks cool as fuck. Ooh, I love that. Okay. Ooh, that's cool as hell. Yeah, there we go. Oh shit, that's cool as fuck. Okay, gave him this. Yeah, you can see, gave him this blood by his eye. Pigment. I would say. Let me go over this one more time. Yeah, pigment I would say is 10 out of 10. It's white, it's colorful, it's red. And if you don't like pigment, you could just go over the parts you colored a few times. That's what I did. And now pigment is much brighter. So 10 out of 10, you could easily walk around that. You know, it's not a big deal breaker for me. So 10 out of 10 goes in a good pile. Let's do... Oh yeah, I gotta do this. We got this kind of toxic sludge looking green. Let's see. I have an idea for this. Oh yeah, I got an idea. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do the green by his feet. Oh no. So the pigment of this, yeah, you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. That pigment is extremely ass. The pigment is extremely ass. I'm pressing down on it, but the pigment is still ass. So this goes in the bad pile. That is ass. Damn, I wanted colors like feet stains with the toxic sludge queen. Damn. That's disappointing as fuck. Okay. We got this kind of like raspberry type red. I would say it's like a raspberry jam type red, you know, like it's very dark. Oh yeah. Oh. There we go. That pigment is very nice, very red. Ooh, 10 out of 10. I like that. We got this like cherry tomato red. I'm gonna make this dude have some stoner eyes. Let's give the stoner eyes. Because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. I said, cool 45 for 2 zigzags, baby, that's all we need. We can go to the park after dark, smoke that tumbleweed. As the marijuana bonds, we can take our time, sing them dirty rap songs. Stop to hit the bong like 𝓘𝓶𝓪𝓰𝓲𝓮. Sell tapes from here to Hong Kong. Oh, that's orange. I thought that was red. Okay, that's orange. 10 out of 10 though. Yeah, now that I look at it, it looks very clearly orange. I don't know why I thought that was red. Okay, orange. We got this kind of, I'm not sure what color that is. Let's see. It's like a, it's like a dark raspberry, kind of like purplish. It looks like. Okay. Go to the park after dark, smoke some tumbleweed. There's the marijuana bonds, we could take our time, sing them dirty rap songs. Stop to hit the bong like 𝓘𝓶𝓪𝓰𝓲𝓮. Sell tapes from here to Hong Kong. To Wall, the 83 Cadillac Coupe DeVille. My tapes and my CDs just don't sell well, but my caddy will. There we go. He's got some blood splatter. Ooh, that's 10 out of 10 pigment. Ooh, that's cool stuff. I will say the pigment looks very similar to the other wood ones I use, but there is a little bit of a difference. They're very, very similar, but there is a little bit of difference. So I'm just warning you about this color and the other woods. They're very similar, but there's a bit of a difference between all of them, but they are extremely similar. Let me just say that. Well, one of them was orange, so that one is different from the reds, but yeah. We got this brown. Oh yeah. I don't really have an idea for like what type of whole design this dude's gonna have. I'm just kind of making shit up and then just kind of like rolling with it. However, this dude is looking extremely cool so far, I will say that. Let's see. I can walk on now, okay, let's see. What other songs can I sing as I do this? Pick it, pack it, foul it up and come along. Take a hit from the bong. Put the blunt down just for a second. Don't get me wrong, it's not a new method. Inhale, exhale. Just got an ounce in the mail. Like a blunt or a big fat comb. But my double barrel bong is getting me stoned off skillet. There's water inside, don't spill it. It smells like shit on the carpet still. Goes down smooth when I take a clean hit of the skunky, funky, smelly green shit. I puff all night long. Guess I take a hit from the bone. Can I get a hit? From the wall? Can I get in there? Now smoke that bowl. Put my finger off that bowl. I love Mary Jane. She never complains when I hit Mary. Light up the cherry. Okay, I made a little mistake with my drawing. I put something where I didn't want it, but that's okay. I can just color over it and it'll be good as new. You know, always there. So, oh, I forgot I need to color this too. Okay. So this is what I got so far. I'm trying to give him like an orange like t-shirt. Oh, it's like, it's a very light brown, but honestly it kind of looks more orange than brown. And I'll give it a 5 out of 10. It draws, the color's good, but the pigment is very off on this one. Very off on this one. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this. We got this very dark blue. I think I have this. Let's see. pigment doesn't seem too bad. Doesn't seem too bright, but doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, let's color this in. Okay, no, the pigment's actually good. The reason why it looked like bad pigment was I was already doing it on top of the auto pigment, and that didn't look so great because colored pencils don't mix pigment very good. Okay, so this is actually good pigment. It just looked like bad pigment because I was trying to put it on top of the existing color pencil, the one I just used, and that made it not look good. But this pigment does look good. It just doesn't look good when you try to mix it with other pigments. Alright, so we gave him this. It's supposed to be a blue collar, but honestly it kind of looks like a bow, but that still looks pretty cool. And he has this button, these buttons going down because it's supposed to be kind of like a Henry t-shirt, kind of. That was what I was going for. But yeah, it looks like a bow instead of collar, but it still looks pretty cool. So this, I would say, 10 out of 10 pigment. It looks exactly like the saying it goes good. We got this kind of cotton candy pink. I'm gonna put oh my god. This one is completely dried out. It isn't even pigment. Trash. I forgot, I was gonna move this one, well, no, this one's good. Okay, I can say. I moved the pink to the back. Let me just check. Okay, yeah, all these are good pigments. I just had to check, make sure I didn't put any bad pigment ones in the good pile, but I didn't. Okay, we got this kind of hot pink. I really hope this works, because I really want to add a heart. Yes, this one actually works. Okay. I don't know why, but I just really want to add a heart by him. Some. Pigment is. Actually. Here. Okay, we got that hot by him. I'll say, yeah, that's 10 out of 10 pigment. To get the pigment really coming out, you kind of have to press harder, you know, to make it look brighter and stuff. And you have to go over it a few times, but that's not a big deal breaker to me, but just something you should be aware of. Let's do this purple. Okay, let's see. Let's do his little hoof, like hair tufts or something. I don't know if it's hair tufts, but he has these like fall patterns by the hoof. Well, it's on the hoof. Technically, the hoof is the foot, the horse. So it's not exactly on the hoof, but it's like by the hoof in that kind of foot leg area. Okay, it's kind of hard to go over that one yellow pigment that looks like ass that I did on the sign, but I'm trying my best. So I'm trying to make sure I don't whip the paper off. I Okay, so that's looking kind of bad so far, but that's just because the existing pigment, it wouldn't go away no matter how much I tried to color over it. It just mixed with the same. But that's okay. That's my bad. That's my bad. Well, honestly, no. Technically, it's the Imagines bad, because I didn't know that pigment of that color pencil was going to be that ass. Like, I generally thought that was ass. Like, the pigment of it is really good, but it's just like, I don't know. There's just something I find ass about it. Which, I mean, if you like the pigment of that one, you know, go ahead and use it. You know, everyone's inclined to their own opinions, but I personally thought that yellow colored pencil was ass. So I put it in the ass pile. But if you think it's a good pigment and you want to use it, you know, go way ahead. You know, don't let my opinion stop you. It's just not something I personally see myself using. So if you want to, go ahead. And that applies to any of these colored pencils or any of my products that I wait, I don't like that one. If you like it, go ahead and use it. So that's the pigment. I would say the pigment is 5 out of 10. It's a very light purple, and you know the color pencil is not supposed to be light purple. So 5 out of 10 for that. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Got a few more colored pencils and the video's getting kind of long, so I need to hurry up. Okay. We got this yellow. This pigment is out of 10. I see the pigment a little bit, but man, that pigment is fucking ass. Let's use this yellow one. This looks like a banana type of yellow. The other one looked like a highlighter yellow. Colored over the stars again, and this pigment is a 10 out of 10. That's bright, that's pretty, that goes in a good pile. Let's do this dark gold. I'm gonna use this to kind of outline the stars, try to make it like pop more. That's what I'm trying to do at least with it. I think it's working a little. This pigment is a 4 out of 10. It shows up and you can see it, but it's extremely light. And no matter how much I press down, it's still extremely light. That goes in the bad pile for me. We got this. I think it's like a bluish gray. I'm honestly not sure. pigment is a 4 out of 10. It shows up and you can see it, but it's not like the pencil shows, and it honestly kind of looks like ass. We got this like dark brown. I'm gonna try to like shade this into the existing parts in the mask. Oh yeah, that shows up. Ooh, that shows up. Yeah, that looks nice. Pigment, the brown, 10 out of 10. Pigment, I would say, is a 5 out of 10. It's bright and it shows up, but it doesn't look like the pencil. However, it does look like a chocolatey brown, but it doesn't look like what the pencil shows. It shows kind of like a gray brown. So 5 out of 10. And white, it's bright, it's colorful, but doesn't match the pencil. It's still putting in the good powder. This is what we have so far. Let's do this violet purple. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna add like this violet purple. I'm gonna try to like let's see. There aren't any spots that I want to add the purple on the page. However, you can see pigment right there. So 5 out of 10. It's bright and colorful and pretty, but it doesn't match the pencil. Still gonna put in a good pile though. We got this, which is, I don't know how to describe this purple, but this. Again, not any spots I want to add purple on my saying, so I'm just going to 5 out of 10. It's bright, colorful, pretty pigment, but it is not purple. It's like, it's kind of like a rose pink. 5 out of 10 though, still putting in a good pile, just doesn't match the pencil. We got this type of blue. I don't see any spots I want to add on my drawing, so I'm just going to do on the side here. Five out of 10. It's bright, colorful pigment. It just doesn't match the pencil. Still putting in the good pile though. We got this type of blue. Gonna do on the side. 5 out of 10. It's bright, colorful pigment. That's a little brighter than other pigment, but again, it doesn't match the pencil. That's the one I just did. 5 out of 10 though. The pigment covers. It don't match the pencil. We got this dark green. Let's do on the side. 5 out of 10. It's bright, colorful pigment. Looks like a sludge green. However, it doesn't match the pencil, so that's why it gets a 5 out of 10. Still putting in the good pile though. We got this kind of grass green, so it's kind of poop green, to be honest. It legit looks like poop green. Oh! It looks like poop green too. Well, that's a 10 out of 10 because it looks exactly like pencil, but oh, that's such a fucking ugly green. I mean, I'm putting it in the good pile, but I don't think I'm ever going to use that one. That looks like poop green, and that is a fucking ugly green. Then we got this brown. Five out of 10. It's a bright, colorful pigment, but it doesn't look like the pencil. It also kind of looks like poop stained brown. So again, I don't think I'm going to use that one. But good pile. These are all the ones in the good pile. And these are all the ones in the bad pile. Would I recommend them? Yes, there's more good ones than bad ones. And this was only like $2 at, I think, Dollar General. I'll put the links in the description and all of that. I would say 10 out of 10 I would recommend. You know, there's more good than bad ones. The bright, the colorful, the fun, easy to hold, comfortably sharpened, and if they dull down, you can sharpen it. I would recommend the 24 colored pencils by Imagine. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and comment on my community post.